Hello out there YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Paul's World of Entertainment. This video I'm going to be doing a preview of the Pittsburgh Pirates. They have played two of their three preseason games so far. They lost both. And they have one left on Wednesday before they start the regular season on Friday against the St. Louis Cardinals. They are projected to finish last. And it appears like there is not much hope for a competitive season, and you certainly can hope for the best. Then you're not expecting much. Gregory Polanco was diagnosed with the coronavirus, so he most likely will be out to start the season. Marte was traded, and so they have Josh Bell, and then they have Reynolds and Newman still. And they basically, those were their three big hitters from last year. And Reynolds and Newman more for average, and Bell was their power hitter. And I am definitely concerned with Polanco being out, because in terms of actual power, a power threat behind Josh Bell, that was it. It was basically going to be Polanco. So without him in the lineup, that'll make things difficult. And as far as pitching goes, they're going to have Joe Musgrove as starting out as their ace. And Joe Musgrove, he has shown signs of being capable of being an ace of a pitching staff. And in spite of what is being projected, because basically, you have such a short season, and so factor that in. And even last year, the Pirates finished 63-93, but at the All-Star break last year, they were in competition for the division. They were very competitive up till the All-Star break last year, and then they just completely collapsed. Well, this year you don't have an All-Star break. You have a very short season, which I think really works to the Pirates' advantage. I think that gives the Pirates a much greater advantage, because that means teams do not have as much time to adapt to the Pirates if they have players who suddenly have suddenly big seasons and do exceptionally well and are surprises. If you have a 462 game season, that gives the best teams a much more of a chance to adapt to other teams that may not have the talent on the surface, but may have players that have breakout seasons. But when you have a shortened season like this, if you can get hot, even if you don't have the talent, if they can get hot like they did it in the first half of the season last year up to the All-Star break, when they were competitive, and they could compete for the division. I'm not saying that they would win it or actually make the playoffs, but at least put up a respectable season. I know that's probably being overly optimistic with the Pirates, but once again, it's a short season, and any team that gets off to a hot start in a really shortened season like this is going to have a shot, and potentially any team could. So there is hope there, I feel, for the Pirates this year. Plus, they have a new general manager. They basically have a new staff, from team president to the general manager to the pitching coach, all the way down the line. And last year they were certainly able to hit, and so the team should at least be able to score some runs. It's all a matter of how the pitching staff holds up. But if the pitching staff does hold up, and it doesn't, the thing is, it's such a short season, it doesn't have to hold up for very long. So that really gives the Pirates a huge advantage. And So I think they have a shot of having a decent season, in spite of how it's projected, and nothing's really expected of the team, which is actually a time when a team can become very dangerous because when expectations are just not there, and then you can have players having breakthrough seasons, and things can end up being very competitive and interesting. And when you have this sort of a season, that can easily happen. So that's my preview on the Pirates. Again, Friday is when the regular season starts, and we'll see how they do. Again, they have 3 preseason games. They have played 2 of them, and they have lost both. And they have one more, but then it starts for real, and that'll start for real on Friday. And I do wish the Pirates the best of luck. I certainly hope they have a surprising season and do well. But that's going to do it for this video. Please hit the like and the subscribe buttons. And then everybody have a wonderful day.